hope you enjoy the video you're about to see. If you like it, please subscribe to our channel here at YouTube. And you can also check out our official site to interact with artists, enter to win contests, and more by going to realmagictv.com. Hey, this is Jonathan from Real Magic TV. We're on the road again. Today we are going up to see Jason Mraz as he records a new CD in Woodstock, New York. Jason's invited me up to do some magic and to hang out with him and crew and play some arcade games, I hear, up at the studio. So check it out. Most songs that I'll record were written rather quickly because I feel like those are the most magical. Yes. They happen anywhere between 20 minutes and an hour. They just kind of appear out of nowhere. Occasionally there's a song that you hold on to, you work on it for, over and over and over again, and then you forget about it, and then 2 months later you remember it and you work on it some more. And those, sometimes they're great, sometimes, each song is born differently though, for me. From what I can tell of this album, it sounds like a hybrid of the first two albums, between Rocket and the live, because this is mostly recorded live, but in a studio. And it's the band I'm using on this album is the band I've been using on the road, and the same guys who did the live album with me. It's got as much variety and I feel like character as the first album, but it definitely sounds a lot more mature, even from the way that I'm singing, from the style of the songs, and to, I don't want to say darker, because it's not a dark album, but it definitely has a feeling of nighttime, whereas I felt like the last one was sunny. Is the live album something else you're going to want to do in the future, continuing on doing other live albums? There will be more live albums, yeah. But there will definitely be a project between studio projects, my goal, and between this studio album and the next will be an acoustic album. Oh, very cool. So I'm very excited about that, more than anything. It's my control, and What are you most excited about this record at this point? There's a lot of things I'm excited about on this record. Just for the first time, I feel like I'm at a level where I can make the kind of music that I listen to and that I really love, And my first album these are my acoustic songs produced, and I didn't really know much about the process, so we just throw this on it, throw this on it. But this time I really feel like it's being crafted, to my liking, which is the goal, That's what you want to do. So there's a lot I'm excited about. Are any of the songs from the Curbside tour on this? Yes. Okay. Yeah, there's a few when the plane goes down. That's such an awesome Or if the plane goes down. A lot of these haven't been titled yet. What is that song about? When the plane goes down? It's actually about a 24-hour experience I had with, my ex-girlfriend.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign for the rest of the evening time. Feel free to wander about the cabin if you will.
We met in one city. I had to do some work there, and she came and met me there, and then 24 hours later, we both had to leave. And I felt like our entire relationship was always saying goodbye. We'd always have a weekend together, and then I'd have to leave for another month or so. And I got on the flight, and I'm like, God, I'm on a plane again, leaving her. And I wrote we used to text message each other quite a bit, and I wrote, if the plane goes down, I loved you. I really did love you. I don't know, it was a morbid day, but I wanted her to know,
Sleeping rearranged, well, I'm nobody said, but who's laughing now that I'm leaving your town again? But I'm over the ground that you've been spinning, and I'm up in the air, and baby, hell yeah. 'Cause honey, I can see your house from here. If the plane goes down, damn. Well, I remember where the love was found. If the plane goes down, damn.
It's cool. And the way it's done on this album is great, because my original demo of it was very dark, and it had beeps and blips, and it sounded like a very sad song. But then when I took it on the tour, I tried to make it a little more positive and bring a little more energy to it. And so the version we're doing this album is a hybrid. Again, I remember the tour, I was just so impressed and you started, Started the show with that. Yeah, and it was just like awesome. And we had some piano samples that the DJ was spinning. And so we kind of went with that vibe on this album. We have there's a 9-foot grand piano in that room. And so Eric, who's our keyboard player in the band, you know, he's playing through the chords on this huge piano, and it's just piano and vocal for most of the time, and it's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.